Oh, that's a demon host. You woke it up and then you walked away. I thought you did see it.
Reginald here, and welcome to another build guide. This time is for a veteran. This is Reginald's gratuitous Graia Gunner build. Intended role. This is just a generalist build, but it tends to favor horde clear quite a bit and is a little weaker against like heavy duty armored elites. You can still kill crushers by just mag dumping them or hitting them with your shovel a lot, but it's definitely going to be weaker than something that's more specialized. On the other hand, it's really fun to mag dump hordes, and you can kill shooters very effectively with the infantry autogun. You can in fact burst fire it to some significant effect, and it leverages the Graia MK8 infantry autogun and a standard issue Munitorum Sapper Shovel to make this build work. For Curios, I'm running 21% health with some extra health tacked on, and ability regeneration resistance gunners. Stamina, what you see there is sprint and stamina regen, and toughness, just kind of a nice spread there. Blessings. For the Munitorum Sapper Shovel, I will be using all or nothing to improve my stamina depletion power. Since I run out of stamina as vet all the time, why not turn that negative into a positive? Plus, we're taking Deadshot in this build, and that is a huge boon. When you run out of stamina, you suddenly just get a ton of melee damage. This pairs well with this weapon swap talent, which gives you more damage. Additionally, we'll be running Uncanny Strike. Uncanny Strike just makes us much stronger at busting armor with this weapon, and you can actually kill crushers hilariously fast, especially with the push attack. Graia Infantry Autogun will be using Dum Dum and Sustained Fire. I have heard a lot of people say Fire Frenzy is better, but I find for longer ranged engagements, Sustained Fire works well when firing burst shots into groups of shooters. You can get recovery on that very quickly, and you usually need about 3 or 4 anyway to pop a shooter in the noggin. This thing bounces a lot, so I usually find myself hitting the chest and letting it rock its way up. You'll want Maniacs on this, or you're gonna have a hard time. Keynodes. We're gonna be taking Shredder, Frag Grenade, Survivalist, Kill Zone, Executioner Stance, Relentless, Counterfire. Additionally, we're going to be grabbing Deadshot and Precision Strikes. Notably, we'll be skipping Exhilarating Takedown because it doesn't work and makes you squishier. It's bugged. Then, because we're going to be doing a bit of melee, and also because we really want the rending on everything we do, we will be making sure to make our way down to Rending Strikes, and we're going to be grabbing a few blessings over here, including Reciprocity. On successful dodge, we get critical hit, and Agile Engagement. This is key to the playstyle. Let's talk swing patterns for melee. For the Munitorum Sapper Shovel, in my testing, there doesn't seem to be anything worth noting or doing special aside from just heavy spam. That's it. They're very fast, they come out quick, and they're fun. You can do heavy, heavy, light, but you get less cleave and no more damage, so it's not really worth it. The only thing you might want to do light spam on is muties, in which case you'll light spam muties to kill them a little faster, I've noticed. Additionally, I want to add one detail here, which is because we're going to be running Deadshot, and because we're running All or Nothing, we are going to be running out of stamina from time to time, so we are going to want a way to deal with certain problems. You're going to have to get used to this. It feels weird at first. The Thrust special attack on the shovel has a lot of stagger, and it's handy for that. So, if you're running into a Pox Burster and you don't have any stamina, you can give it the old stabberoo. Surprise on one thing here, the Mutant also has a funny little function. Boop. Now that just seems ridiculous in my opinion, but you can in fact do this. So, I don't know. You do have to hit headshot or it doesn't work. The one other thing I almost forgot to tell you about with the shovel is just how silly it is to do overhead after the push attack into crushers. That's, yep, hilarious. Also, if you have a bit of lower stamina, get some of that stacks up earlier. Isn't that silly? Agile Engagement is a tremendous boon to this build. If you are in a melee fight and you want to get some extra damage, pull out your ranged weapon and fire at a few targets, which this is perfectly good for. Instantly, 25% extra damage. It's a great way to play, and I think it's one of the best things about the weapon. Let's do a very brief discussion on this build. I will keep it short. I have been playing with the Graia for a bit. I kind of like the way it shoots, but I haven't liked it over the Columnus or the Agrippina MK1 in the infantry autogun domain for a little bit, until I tried this build. The trick to using this build is you can hip fire into hordes kind of as much as you want, as long as you're willing to be a little ammo thirsty. The shovel is also fine, so go after things with it. This build is about just sort of running around shooting. If you're at a target that's like short range, hip firing will preserve your stamina. But if you're at a target that's long range, go ahead and use that aim down sights and let your Deadshot do its work. Since you're not going to be pressured too much, you can have stamina. should you ever run out of stamina, your sapper shovel will have a 30% benefit, or greater if you have a better blessing than I do, and the shovel is a lot of fun to use with a ton of dodges and good safety. So this pairs very well, especially with that special attack being able to knock pox bursters back and stun muties. This gives you a lot of extra safety you otherwise wouldn't have. The swing pattern is simple, and the weapon is hilarious and good times, and it actually does some decent damage with the blessings that I have available. That's really all there is to it. I just really wanted to encourage people to try this weapon, because it's actually quite a bit better than I thought with the right build. It's definitely more build dependent than the Columnus is, but it's a giggle. Let's do a quick demo.
Yeah, I got him.
Got a slug.
I'll go for it. Oh, I missed the weak spot. Damn it. We've got a spawn as well. Beast is almost spawns. He's almost there. Got him. I'm being bullied with small arms fire.
Really, thanks so much for visiting. I really wanted to show you how much fun this build is, the kind of damage I can do with it, and it really gives the Graia a home to live in. It's actually a lot of fun. I have some friends who are running it on Psyker right now and rather liking that as well, so maybe the Graia is a bit more overlooked than I thought on first pass. Give it a try. You may find yourself playing with something a lot more fun than you thought. Certainly, I thought the Columnus was the better rifle for quite a while, and the Agrippina as well, so who knew? Also, this shovel low stamina thing is actually such a giggle. I really enjoy it, and I think you might as well. Just remember, it's a very different playstyle. You have to be aware of the fact that you can't push if you're out of stamina, and you will be out of stamina often, so you have to use your special attack. Thanks so much for visiting. Have a wonderful day. I will be seeing you soon.